Oh, my goodness. Did you know that some seemingly innocent drinks lurking right there in your very own kitchen could be quietly raising your risk of that dreaded disease, cancer, especially after you reach the milestone age of 60? As we gracefully age, our bodies, once resilient, become so much more sensitive to everything we put into them. And sadly, there are certain beverages, those seemingly harmless elixirs, that can actually do more harm than good. While many of these might appear innocent, perhaps even a cherished part of your daily routine, doctors are now bravely speaking out about their hidden, insidious dangers. This eye-opening video will plunge into 4 specific drinks and even some shocking drink-food combinations that seniors absolutely must reconsider, especially when it comes to their precious long-term health and the terrifying specter of cancer. These aren't some fleeting fads or wild internet rumors, my friends. No, no, no. These crucial insights are firmly rooted in recent, groundbreaking findings and urgent warnings from dedicated medical professionals who have sadly witnessed the devastating consequences firsthand. But please, don't panic. We're not here to fill you with fear. We are here to empower you with vital knowledge. Knowing what to watch out for gives you the power to make small, manageable adjustments that can profoundly protect your health, your precious energy levels, and your vibrant future. So, please, stay with us right through to the very end of this video because these 4 drink-related dangers are ones that most people tragically overlook. And by understanding them right now, you might just avoid one of the most common and heartbreaking regrets that doctors hear from their older patients. Now, let's get started with the first shocking revelation. Number 1. Artificially sweetened beverages. For decades, these cunningly marketed artificially sweetened drinks, like those diet sodas and sugar-free iced teas, were deceptively portrayed as healthier alternatives, especially for those diligently trying to cut back on sugar, manage their weight, or keep those blood sugar levels in check. And on the surface, they might seem like a guilt-free choice. After all, they don't send your glucose soaring, and they often boast that magical 0 calories label. But what many seniors don't realize, and this is truly alarming, is that these seemingly innocent drinks come with their own sinister set of hidden risks, ones that may be quietly undermining your delicate good health, disrupting your body's intricate metabolic balance, and potentially, over time, raising your risk of developing certain cancers. A brilliant nutrition researcher once chillingly said, "Artificial sweeteners don't just harmlessly pass through the body. They fundamentally change the body's internal environment, especially the delicate microbiome. And when that crucial balance is thrown off, it can unfortunately create long-term health nightmares." We are only just beginning to fully grasp the profound impact of this insight, and it's particularly critical for seniors whose digestive systems and immune function are already more vulnerable to disruption. The gut microbiome, that vast and complex collection of trillions of bacteria in your digestive tract, plays a vital role in regulating inflammation, diligently detoxifying harmful substances, and powerfully supporting your immune system. But several alarming studies have now shown that artificial sweeteners, like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin, may actually alter the very composition of your gut bacteria in ways that can promote harmful inflammation and dangerously interfere with glucose regulation. For someone in their 70s or 80s, even subtle shifts in this delicate internal ecosystem can have outsized and devastating effects, potentially contributing to insulin resistance, that insidious low-grade chronic inflammation, and, over time, cellular environments that are tragically more susceptible to cancer. And it's not just about the gut, either. There's ongoing, crucial research meticulously examining the links between the long-term use of artificial sweeteners and an increased risk of certain cancers, including bladder and breast cancer. While the data is still evolving, the concern is significant enough that many leading health experts now strongly urge older adults to avoid daily consumption of these chemicals, especially when natural, safer alternatives are readily available. If you're accustomed to reaching for a diet soda or a sugar-free drink every afternoon, please, I implore you, try replacing it with naturally flavored water, soothing herbal teas, or beverages sweetened with just a touch of natural honey or stevia. Your body will thank you profusely, not just in the short term with better digestion and increased energy, but possibly in the long term by significantly lowering your overall risk of chronic disease. When it comes to artificial sweeteners, less is not only more. It may also be so much safer. Number 2, alcohol and processed meats together. For so many people, especially as we savor the simple joys of life, enjoying a relaxing glass of wine or a refreshing cold beer with dinner feels like one of life's little pleasures. And when that meal includes something tempting like crispy bacon, savory sausage, or a delightful charcuterie board piled high with deli meats, it can seem like the absolute perfect pairing. But what most seniors tragically don't realize is that the combination of alcohol and processed meats has been flagged by concerned researchers as a particularly dangerous mix, especially for those over the age of 60. The seemingly innocent pairing has been scientifically shown to significantly increase the production of certain carcinogenic compounds right there in your digestive system, dramatically raising the risk for cancers of the colon, esophagus, and stomach. A leading oncologist once gravely shared, processed meats on their own already carry inherent risks, but when they are consumed alongside alcohol, the body's natural ability to detoxify is severely compromised, and that's when things can tragically go wrong at the cellular level. That might sound dramatic, but it's firmly backed by solid scientific evidence. Processed meats contain nitrates and nitrites, those preservatives that, when broken down in the body, can form nitramines, compounds that are alarmingly known to be carcinogenic. When alcohol enters your system, it unfortunately interferes with the liver's crucial detoxification pathways and weakens the body's natural defenses. Together, these substances create a dangerous scenario where damage accumulates faster than your body can possibly repair it. Over time, this kind of internal stress can sadly trigger the very kinds of mutations that lead to cancer. Take the poignant case of Arthur, an 81-year-old who absolutely cherished his weekend ritual, perfectly grilled sausages accompanied by a robust glass of red wine. "It was my comfort meal," he sadly admitted. But after he began experiencing troubling digestive issues, his doctor gently explained how this seemingly harmless combination may have tragically contributed to the inflammation found in his colon. Arthur didn't have to completely give up all the foods he loved, but he wisely made small, impactful changes. He now enjoys more fresh fish and colorful vegetables, and when he does indulge in a glass of wine, he carefully pairs it with lighter, healthier meals. "It's about being smarter, not miserable," he wisely said. "I still enjoy my evenings. I just do it differently now." Many people over the age of 70 experience weaker liver function and slower digestion. This means that alcohol tends to linger in your system for a longer period, and your body has to work even harder to break down and clear out those harmful compounds. Add in processed meats, already officially flagged by the esteemed World Health Organization as a Group 1 carcinogen, the highest risk category, and you have a devastating double hit to your system that sadly only grows riskier with age. This doesn't mean you have to completely eliminate everything you enjoy, but it does mean you need to be much more strategic in your choices. If you choose to drink alcohol, please keep it to a moderate amount and consciously avoid pairing it with processed meats. Opt instead for delicious meals featuring whole grains, vibrant leafy greens, and lean proteins that actively support your body's vital detoxification systems, rather than challenging them. If you're still watching this video and finding these crucial insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, I highly recommend you subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Your support truly helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's bravely move forward to the next critical point. Number 3, sugary soft drinks. One of the most commonly consumed beverages among older adults is also one of the most tragically underestimated when it comes to the terrifying risk of cancer: sugary soft drinks. Whether it's that seemingly innocent cola with lunch or that refreshing lemon lime soda on a hot afternoon, these drinks may feel momentarily satisfying, but their long-term effects on your precious body are far from harmless. They are absolutely loaded with added sugars, and when consumed regularly, they create a perfect storm of trouble inside your body, leading to chronic inflammation, that dangerous insulin resistance, and eventually, devastating cellular damage. And that's precisely where the insidious cancer link begins. A compassionate senior nutritionist once gravely said, "Sugary beverages are not just empty calories. They are actively harmful." The constant spikes in blood sugar may actually fuel abnormal cell growth, especially in aging bodies that naturally metabolize more slowly. That insight is truly sobering, especially considering how incredibly easy it is to reach for a soda without even giving it a second thought. But what many seniors don't realize, and this is so important to understand, is that our metabolism, our delicate gut health, and our crucial insulin sensitivity all undergo significant changes as we age. That means the very same sugary drink you might have tolerated in your 30s may now be quietly damaging the delicate systems your body relies on to regulate inflammation and diligently flush out cellular waste. Over time, this creates a dangerous internal environment that becomes fertile ground for mutations and cancerous changes, particularly in vital organs like the pancreas, colon, and liver. Consider the heartbreaking story of Stanley, a 76-year-old retired bus driver who had religiously drunk 2 cans of soda every single day with his lunch, just as he had done for decades. "It was my little pick-me-up," he sadly confessed. But after a serious health scare involving his pancreas, his doctor gently showed him compelling studies directly linking daily sugary drink consumption to an increased risk of cancer. "I thought, no way, it's just soda," he exclaimed. But he bravely stopped cold turkey, switched to refreshing water and soothing tea, and says he hasn't looked back since. "My energy feels completely different, my digestion is so much better, I never truly realized what those sodas were doing to me," he gratefully shared. It's not just the alarming sugar content that causes such deep concern. The caramel coloring used in many popular sodas has also come under intense scrutiny for potentially containing compounds with carcinogenic properties. And the high acidity in these drinks can erode the delicate lining of your stomach, compounding the risk for seniors who may already be dealing with troublesome digestive issues or acid reflux. Letting go of sugary sodas doesn't mean giving up on refreshment. It simply means consciously choosing beverages that actively hydrate, gently heal, and powerfully support your body's natural defenses. Simple swaps, like infusing your water with slices of lemon or cucumber, sipping on calming herbal teas, or enjoying sparkling water with just a splash of real fruit juice, can make a world of difference, not just for your immediate energy levels but also for your precious long-term health. You absolutely deserve a drink that works for you, not tragically against you. Number 4, and this might truly surprise you, scalding hot tea or coffee. So many of us find immense comfort in that steaming, aromatic cup of tea or coffee first thing in the morning. There's a beautiful ritual to it, the comforting warmth, the delightful aroma, that precious quiet pause it creates before the hustle and bustle of the day truly begins. But there's one seemingly insignificant detail that most people never give a second thought to, the temperature. And it turns out that this seemingly harmless habit of sipping your beloved beverage while it's still piping hot could actually be doing more harm than good, especially to the delicate and sensitive tissues in your throat and esophagus. A leading gastrointestinal specialist once gravely stated, "The issue isn't necessarily the tea or coffee itself. It's the extreme temperature." Repeated thermal injury to the delicate esophageal lining significantly increases the risk of cancer, especially in older adults. That stark warning might sound incredibly surprising, but numerous studies conducted across several countries have sadly confirmed the link between regularly consuming very hot beverages, typically above 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and a higher incidence of esophageal cancer. When you drink something that hot, you are essentially scalding the delicate insides of your throat, even if you don't immediately feel the burn. Over time, this repeated irritation can cause significant damage to the protective lining, leading to chronic inflammation, troubling cellular changes, and eventually, potentially precancerous conditions. It's absolutely crucial to understand that seniors are particularly at risk here. As we age, our mucosa linings tend to naturally thin and unfortunately heal more slowly. That means even seemingly minor injuries can take longer to recover from, and repeated exposure to extreme heat can sadly accumulate damage more quickly than in younger individuals. Consider the poignant story of Franklin, a 79-year-old who absolutely loved a strong black tea, steeped long and always served boiling hot. He never once imagined that the temperature could even matter. "I thought it was just part of the experience," he admitted. But after developing persistent and concerning throat discomfort, his physician gently suggested waiting a few minutes before taking a sip and even considering switching to warm rather than scalding hot beverages. "It felt strange at first," Franklin confessed, "but I adjusted, and now I actually think I can taste the flavors more." That last point is so incredibly worth emphasizing. Not only does waiting just a few minutes protect your delicate throat, but it can also actually enhance the richness and complexity of your drink's flavors. Flavors tend to open up beautifully at slightly cooler temperatures, and the risk of painful burns and long-term damage drops dramatically. Plus, with the amazing modern insulated mugs available today, your beverage will stay wonderfully warm for much longer, so you don't have to rush through it just to enjoy it while it's still dangerously hot. If you're used to instinctively drinking your tea or coffee the very moment it's poured, please try letting it sit for just 5 minutes. Test the temperature with a small, cautious sip before committing to a full mouthful. And if you enjoy hot beverages multiple times a day, make it a conscious habit to cool them slightly first. These small, seemingly insignificant changes might not feel like much now, but they could make an absolutely monumental difference in your health and well-being down the road. If you're still watching this video and finding these incredibly valuable insights helpful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're still with us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly recommend you do so right now and turn on that bell notification so you don't miss any of our future videos. Your wonderful support truly helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on to some final, crucial thoughts. Final thoughts with us. Now that we've bravely explored these 4 often tragically overlooked drink-related habits, it's time to take a step back and truly consider what they mean for our lives. This isn't just about avoiding a can of soda or patiently letting your tea cool down. It's about cultivating a deeper awareness of how your incredible body changes as you age and how even seemingly simple choices, like what you sip and how you sip it, can profoundly shape your long-term health and well-being. So many seniors, through no fault of their own, fall into routines that feel perfectly harmless simply because they've been doing them for years. But please remember, just because something is familiar doesn't automatically mean it's still serving you well. So, what stood out to you the most in today's video? Was it the surprising and perhaps shocking danger lurking in sugary drinks? The hidden, insidious risks of combining alcohol with processed meats? Or maybe the quiet, gradual damage that scalding hot tea or coffee can inflict? Whatever resonated most with you, please consider this your gentle, loving nudge to take a closer look at your daily habits, not with any feelings of guilt or shame, but with genuine curiosity and heartfelt care for yourself. You have so much more control over your health than you might currently realize, and when you are armed with knowledge, you gain the power to make better, more informed choices. You are absolutely not powerless against the threat of cancer. You are not stuck in old habits that no longer serve you. You are still growing, still learning, and still capable of making smart, proactive choices that powerfully support your health and your future. It is truly never too late to take steps to protect yourself, and it often starts with something as simple as pouring your drink a little cooler or consciously reaching for a refreshing glass of water instead of that tempting soda. These small, consistent choices truly add up over time, and the positive impact they make could very well extend your precious life and significantly improve the quality of your days. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for joining us today. We would absolutely love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and share just one thing you learned from this video today and how you plan to use that newfound knowledge in your own life. Your thoughts and experiences are so incredibly important to us, so please don't hesitate to share them. Reading your thoughtful comments gives us so much motivation and encouragement to continue this important work. If you enjoyed this video and found it genuinely helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your loved ones. Your support truly helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you on your journey to better health. Thanks so much for watching, and we eagerly look forward to seeing you in our next video. Valuable lesson: the key takeaway from this video is that even seemingly small and routine dietary habits can have significant long-term consequences for our health, especially as we age. It's a powerful reminder to be mindful of what we consume and to make informed choices based on scientific evidence rather than just habit or convenience. Small, consistent changes can lead to profound positive impacts on our well-being and potentially reduce our risk of serious diseases like cancer. Please leave a comment below and let us know which of these 4 drink dangers surprised you the most. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable health insights.